today's new Frostfall reveal is one of the biggest ones yet because it changes the foundation of Elestrals and how the game is going to be designed moving forward. Let's dive in. All right, if you guys didn't know, we're doing new reveals every day until Frostfall pre-orders open on April 5th, so you guys can get your hands on some frosty Elestrals cards in our brand new set. And today's reveal changes everything, man. I'm not even kidding. And I'm so excited to reveal this card and this new style of cards moving forward because it's going to expand gameplay, deck building, future set development for myself, and much, much more. It's very cool. So let's just do it, man. Let's rip the band-aid off. I will tell you guys that this idea and this card idea was actually inspired by the community. I saw a lot of people excited about Ambrosia and Drataya and Latagon and the Fruit Engine, primarily words, and a handful of other community members, and I thought it'd be a fun card to expand upon as we moved into Frostfall to allow that deck to have a little bit more functionality. But this card is going to impact a lot of different decks in how it functions. So let's talk about it. Ambrosia is a 1-cost invoke rune in base set that allows you to regenerate 3 spirits from your spirit deck, and it's the most common card in the game. But now I'm going to present to you a brand new card called Ambrosia Cornucopia. That's right, this brand new Earth Invoke rune is also called Ambrosia, but it has something new on the card called a title. Now, titles on cards and Elestrals are different than their names, and they allow you to distinguish those cards and allow them to be separate cards without hitting your 3 copy per deck limit. So what this means is you can run 3 Ambrosia in your deck, and you'll be able to run 3 Ambrosia Cornucopia in your deck, which gives you 6 opportunities to activate your Drataya and your Latagon draw engine. This is a design space that I'm really excited to explore because it allows us to create some super cool options in deck building in the future. We can introduce new cards that have the same name but can apply and work with cards that exist in the game already. Obviously, the most basic example of this is Ambrosia Cornucopia working with Drataya, which is a card that released in base set, and we're going to be able to do this with a ton of other things. So one day we can create Rhyceros the Frostbitten, and it'll be a new card, and it'll still count as Rhyceros, and it can still work with the existing Rhyceridge effect in Frostfall. So this is just the tip of the iceberg. We're going to be exploring this mechanic in future sets far beyond just this, but this is what I wanted to reveal to you guys and show you guys what we've been brewing, and you're going to see this come in full force in Frostfall as well. So let's talk about Cornucopia. This effect is a 2-cost Earth card, and it says you get to draw a card. So it's 2 costs, you draw a card, and then you can return any number of spirits from your underworld to your spirit deck up to the number of Ambrosia in your underworld. So if you just play Ambrosia Cornucopia right off the rip, you're paying 2 spirits to draw a card, so not a super good exchange. But if you have other Ambrosias in your underworld, whether they're regular Ambrosias or Ambrosia Cornucopias, you can start to regenerate spirits as you do that, and you can actually get some pretty significant payoff. So in decks where you're running 3 Cornucopia and 3 regular Ambrosia, you've got an immense draw engine that I suspect to be one of the most powerful draw engines in Elestrals for not only the near future, but the foreseeable future to come, as Drataya plus Ambrosia can heal you up and get you tons of draw power with a simple 2-card combo. Again, I can't emphasize enough how we're legit just scraping the surface on titles and how these are going to work in the future of Elestrals. So stay tuned for more because it only gets more exciting from here, but I hope you guys are excited about this. And to further clarify, there will be new cards printed in the future that don't have titles that are the same names of existing cards that we have now. So for example, taking a card like Drataya, we may print a new Drataya card in the future that has a totally different effect and doesn't have a title, or we may print a new Drataya card in the future that has a title and a different effect, so that way you'd be able to run multiple of them in the same deck. So there's a lot of versatility in this in terms of set building. There's a lot of versatility in this in terms of what I get to do of writing effects and writing cards that get to work with each other or not work with each other or restrict or enhance deck building options. There's a ton of possibilities here, and again, I can't wait to expand on this more because it's something you're going to see in Frostfall in a big way. You'll see it trickled into some of the future sets, but you're going to see it in big force in the future, and I just can't wait to show you guys more. Get those pre-orders in on April 5th. Don't forget to check out base set first edition available now, and get those Shattered Stars orders in as April 1st Shattered Stars Frost is going out, and there's some really awesome cards there. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow.